In my early days of trying to understand charisma, of becoming a better socializer, of being on self improvement in general, one of the key concepts I worked on has been body language. I figured that that was one of the main things separating successful people from unsuccessful people. So I wanted to really understand why some people seem so confident, they assert dominance, they dominate the frame of conversations, and other people are ignored. Why I, back then, used to be an NPC. NPCs are these non player characters in video games. The characters that are basically ignored, they're just there minding their own business, doing two animations, and that's everything they do. They don't partake in the story, they don't have any influence on it. They are just there minding their own business. And there are some people in real life that feel like they give the same energy on the social in the social circumstances basically. I was definitely one of those people. So I realized this wasn't the right thing. I had to do something to improve. Some change needed to be done. So I purchased a couple of body language books. I read through them. I watched a lot of these course-like YouTube videos on why some people seem more confident, on how to have a confident body language, on the bad influence body language has on your life. And they were right, obviously. Body language does have a great influence on your life. Body language can make or break your relationships and your opportunities in life. It's a very, very important thing, obviously. But faking it is scamming people. Do you want to be a scammer? Do you want to be a social scammer? Do you want to convince other people that you're something you're not? This is similar to the debate of quality versus quantity. Do you want a lot of people to agree of you, but you don't really feel that bond with any of them? Or do you want to have a couple of really close friends, of die-hard friends, that you really vibe with all the time and that you absolutely love? And that's why I have mixed feelings with this concept of body language. And I know a lot of the people watching content like this value body language a lot, and you know how important body language is already. I don't have to come here and tell you all the good or bad influence that it has on your life. You already know that. But getting to the point where you are mastering your body language and being able to just switch on that confident look if you want to be like that, and just to maybe attract more people, I don't think that has a good influence on your life at all. Because it attracts the wrong people. It might really attract the wrong people. Maybe on the short term it feels nice and satisfying, but on the long term it has detrimental effects. Because on the long term, that's when you end up realizing that this person is not right for me. And why did I spend all this time building the friendship or the relationship or whatnot? Well, it's because I faked being confident. And it worked back then, but it doesn't work right now. After spending so much time researching body language, I got to the point where I could fake a confident body language if I wanted to. I could fake a body language of an NPC if I wanted to. I really understand these concepts, but I don't strive for that anymore because I understand that it's a useless pursuit. You might say that it's important for you to be able to look confident and competent in certain situations, like when you're meeting a potential partner or going up for a job interview or something like that. You want to make a good impression, don't you? Well, yeah, of course you want to make a good impression, but you shouldn't make the impression about someone you're not. You shouldn't put a persona up there. Why don't you strive to be that person in the first place? To find your inner confidence, your authentic confidence, instead of just playing up to some character you see that it's maybe the most charismatic, the most confident one you can imagine. I believe you should not specifically target the concept of body language, but you should target the concept of authenticity and of having the courage to be yourself, to be grounded in who you really are. Because when you are able to really step into that, the body language comes naturally and you look confident by default. You don't even have to think about it. You just are confident, period. So please trust me, understanding and mastering body language is a useless pursuit. The pursuit that's worth it is the pursuit towards self-mastery and towards stepping into who you really are. And body language automatically comes after that.